Why organize your wardrobe? It may seem like a superficial goal, but it's really about sort of preserving your investment. You spend a lot of money on your wardrobe. How do you organize it better? Hi, my name is Michael, and this is my YouTube channel. You know this. Today we are talking about keeping your wardrobe organized. I'm going to show you how I organize my wardrobe, so maybe you can learn something from this. You know, some of us are more challenged than others when it comes to being organized. You know, some of you really are freaked out about this. Some of you not really bothered. But I've come to understand that if you are organized, you're actually making better decisions when you're purchasing things, as well as you sort of trying to figure out what to wear today, what to wear tomorrow. You don't have to approach this as you would a soulless spreadsheet. It's still your wardrobe. You should have fun with it. If you're running a business, maybe you should have your wardrobe structured in a way that you can literally be walking up at 2 o'clock in the morning, you open your wardrobe and you know exactly what to pull and what to wear. Maybe that's what you should aim for. You know, I remember for myself the effort I sometimes have to sort of go through and think about, you know, forgotten or dirty shirt, or where's that shirt I've been using? You know, I really like that shirt. Is it in laundry? Is it dry cleaned? Is it, where is it? You know, hasn't been ironed yet? So I sometimes even go through that useless loss of energy. You know, I shouldn't be thinking about this. I've got other things to think about. I'm sure you do as well. Also, before we start, pay particular attention to the types of hangers that you use, because they are so important. They're going to be different hangers. We're going to show you what and how. So hack number 1 is long sleeve shirts shall be hung neatly together with the top 2 buttons fastened. So, you know, because shirts are a great place to sort of start organizing your wardrobe. You probably have got loads of them, and you probably like some of them and are okay with the other bunch, but they are sort of easy to organize. You can easily sort of define which are the dress shirt, which is the casual shirt. Hangers are super important here. We here at Men's Finest prefer the sort of hangers with a little bit of material on them, so it actually doesn't slip. I don't like the super plastic hangers, because sometimes the shirt sort of slip away and goes and falls out of it. So I like something that's kind of, it's not sticky, but it's like material covered, you know, the sort of hanger, so it looks nicer. And you don't have to go for any wooden ones. You know, that's an overkill. It costs too much. Don't worry about the wooden hangers at all for shirts. How should you do them? Maybe we should group similar colors and patterns together, so they just one place, clean shirts, pressed, all go to the right hand side of your wardrobe. So casual sweatshirts, shirts shall be folded in half and positioned where they are easy to see. So not necessarily, you don't have to hang them, you can just fold them neatly and put them in your wardrobe in places. Because if there are too many types of clothes hang up, it can sort of easily visually overwhelm you. You know, and if you try to fold casual shirts or sweaters using a method as I'm going to show you, you're going to all of a sudden see them quicker as well. So you don't have to worry about, oh, where's this stuff? Where's my stuff? You know, you don't have to go through like 20 or 30 hangers to find what you're looking for. Trousers, formal trousers, shall be suspended from the hem using a sliding clip, but I'm going to show you something else, using a Savile Row fold. You're going to love this. So if you happen to have trousers like this, all you have to do is have a hanger. Let me just put that hanger away. You obviously have got a sort of hem here. You've got that middle crease on your trousers there, right? So I'm just grabbing it from here. Grab the other one by the middle so you can see the crease there as well, right? So I'm just grabbing that crease. Okay, so I've got crease. So now I'm just putting them together like so, just to make sure that they're all aligned. Now, what's going to happen with Savile Row Fold is I'm going to take the hanger, and one of the trousers leg is going to go inside that hanger like this, right? Adjust, right? So that's what it is, and then the other leg, so I still haven't got it here, goes over that, hangs as well, and then you adjust. So what you end up having is two trousers, or trousers with two legs, sort of folded like upside down, but also the reverse. So now you can be sure that this doesn't crease, this doesn't, you know, all of a sudden change into a bit of a mess. It's nice and easy. Savile Row Fold. What about casual pants, casual trousers? They should be suspended by the belt loops and positioned near sort of formal trousers. But because they are folded differently, you know they're casual, they're not formal. So what do I mean by this? You grab a hanger. This is a newly washed, not pressed pair of trousers. You find a belt loop, you hang it like that. That's your casual trousers method of hanging things. We've also made a video about formality of trousers. You can check it out there. Okay, what is up next? Let's talk about sturdy hangers next, with shoulder support. That shall be used to sort of suspend maybe jackets, suit jackets, coats, blazers, that kind of things. Let me show you how they look like. This is what we're talking about. I mean, this one has got an extra padding here, paper padding for even sort of bulging that even bigger, even greater. But that sort of hanger would absolutely do. You know, for pocket squares, you can use something like this. This is a dedicated box for my bow ties and pocket squares. You know, I could probably stick 3 or 4 pocket squares in each of those compartments. You know, they stay in place, they're safe. You can buy these boxes from us, or you can buy them on eBay as well, or Amazon, or any places like that. Basically, we designed those boxes so they actually fit, you know, our bow tie or 2 pocket squares. So they really work well to display pocket squares and to sort of show you what color schemes you've got, so it's easy just to pick the correct color for your outfit. And I've also included a link to this box that gives you loads of items with 30% off. Link below. Click if you want this, filled with pocket squares and bow ties. You know, and also dirty and unironed, unpolished items shall also be placed to the left hand side of your wardrobe. So the clean items could be to the right, and the not ready items to the far left. You know, I've got this little routine. I highly recommend you consider that as well. I do my own shirts. I iron my own shirts. I clean my own shoes. I iron my own trousers. Probably every week, every other week, if I can sort of stick to that routine. But it's a loose routine, but it's a routine that I always do myself. You know, no one is doing ironing for me. I included also a video of how to iron a shirt in less than 1 minute. So there isn't really any excuse of you not having your shirts ironed and ready to the right hand side of your wardrobe, ready to go, ready for some action. And also a good rule of thumb is to basically maybe air out your closet every now and again. You know, pick up some of the items that you haven't been wearing for a while and hang them outside. You know, you can hang them anywhere outside on a sunny day when it's a bit wind. Just make sure, you know, it's not like blowing as hell, and just let them breathe for a day, because when you bring them back in, they're gonna smell fresh and they're gonna smell nice. It's just basically refreshing your clothing. If you haven't been doing that, do it once. You'll see a huge difference. If you've got a bit of balcony or something like that in your apartment, maybe you can just hang in there for a day. You're going to see a huge difference, especially for suits and jackets and coats and things like that. Something that is thick and ugh. And remember, chemicals and dry cleaning breaks down the fibers on your clothes. So try to avoid doing that. Probably at all cost if you can possibly get away with that. Because they are just nasty chemicals. You really don't want to dry clean your suit ever. Maybe if you have to do it once a year. Also, if you're going to be given that your favorite suit to dry cleaning, make sure they are experienced in that. Maybe you should even go to a tailor to dry clean it as opposed to just a dry cleaner down the road, because what they're going to do, most likely they're going to press super hot steam irons onto your collars and things like that. They may actually slightly disproportionate. They can crease it in a way that you don't want to, so you need to be careful of that. Also, steaming could be difficult for your bespoke suit, because if it's full canvas doesn't usually accept huge temperatures that easily, so you have to make sure that they know what they're doing, because once it's damaged, and then you're going to be back into your tailor saying that suit doesn't look as much anymore, and it's going to be hard to say why is that, unless you tell them the truth that you've been dry cleaning 15 times in the last 12 months. Guys, I hope this helps. I hope this sort of quick tour of my wardrobe again, just to show you how I organize my stuff, was actually useful, and maybe you can use some of that tips, some of that stuff. Maybe that could be part of your new routine. That would be cool if you can just take something from this video and then apply it in your wardrobe, in your world, so you just know how to live your life easier without thinking about your wardrobe for too much. That's what this is all about. I'm trying to be helpful. If it is, let me know. If it's not, let me know as well. Most importantly, stay stylish. Ciao.